Really?
I was sure.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Love Me Not podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz.
And I am Kay. How are you tonight?
I feel rested.
I do too. Hey.
Yeah, I feel rested. Figure we just woke up. At least I know I just did.
It is currently 11:30, and I
11:34
feel
p.m. Yeah,
bright-eyed, bushy-tailed,
yeah,
right?
definitely, for sure.
As we were talking about before we started the video, we were talking about the NFL draft, and I said that there were 7 rounds. You didn't know whether or not it was 7 rounds, but I knew it was 7 rounds. I'm just
You,
putting
you,
that out there.
you can say that after you looked it up.
No, said it before it even came up. I said it was
Why's your
seven
voice
rounds
inflection? Why's your voice raising?
because I was
I
ready.
don't know why your voice go up like that.
Anywho, like and subscribe, or like this video and subscribe to our channel, and reach out to us at Love Me Not Podcast at gmail.com, and that's not with a K. I'm gonna get into some birthdays. Okay. This is April 20th. We have Shamar Moore, age 56. Jessica Lange, actress, 77. Carmen Electra, 54.
Is she? What is she? She says she's an actress, but I mean, has she done a movie that you know?
Not really.
I don't.
I,
I
I
don't.
really didn't follow her.
Yeah, I just knew her from dating Dennis Rodman. I think at one point in time. But am I correct on that?
Ooh, I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I hear her name, but I don't know. I never heard a song, or I don't know what she's ever.
Yeah, I'm not.
Somebody help me out with that. I
She's
don't
an
know.
actress, so I don't know what she really played in. I really never followed Carmen
Yeah,
Electra. She was
yeah.
more popular back in the early 2000s.
I would say so. Late
Yeah,
'90s,
early
yeah.
2000s. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, she turned 54 today. George
Takai.
Takai, that's right, from Star Trek,
Mm-hmm.
age 89.
Mm.
And I want to send a special shout out to Luther Vandross, who's in heaven. I was just telling my husband earlier that when he passed away, I was at home by myself. He was at work, the kids were at school, and I cried as I was cleaning. Absolutely loved Luther Vandross. He would have been 72.
I didn't. What's the date on it? I don't know. But that would sound about right, though. I think my mother was born
70,
the same year he was
74.
born. 74?
74.
Okay.
Yeah. So something around there. Anyway, he died in 2005.
That's a long time. That went quick, man. Real quick.
And we moved down here 2007, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were in Illinois. And I remember that specific day that he died, and I was listening to his music, cleaning and crying at the same time because I really adored Luther Vandross. But happy birthday to you all, and happy heavenly birthday to you, Luther. Send me a song or something, right? Send me a song, Luther.
Yeah.
Gonna talk about there's this boxing match. Baumgarten was fighting this weekend. She
Alicia
won.
Baumgartner. Yeah.
She fought this weekend. There's also this young lady named Shadeja
Mm-hmm.
Green. She's actually 16-1, but she left the fight. She didn't lead the fight. After it ended, she had a brain bleed, right?
Yeah, she got stopped.
Yes, okay.
Which is surprising. Lonnie Daniels, really, I've seen her fight before. I didn't think she had that, she was capable of that.
Much power.
With Shadej, I thought Shadej was at the time was undefeated.
Yeah. Well, she's 16. Well,
now
now
she
she's
is.
16-1. Yeah.
And she was expected to fight Clarissa Shields after just like that tune up to get to you know how they do it.
Right.
And the little bit I saw of the fight, of that fight, she didn't look good at the beginning,
So maybe she's just off.
Yeah, and then they found it, I guess she said that the people in the corner were able to help her right away, which,
That helped.
Yeah.
Because it could have went way left.
Yeah, remember years ago, we were still in Illinois, we watched a fight, and the guy, Mike McCallum, remember he passed out in the ring. We watched him, had to take him out. And he almost died then. I think he passed away eventually, but he didn't die that night. But some time later, he had a lot of difficulties,
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him, but I remember that fight for sure. So just wishing her well, hoping that she recovers soon. I don't know about fighting again.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just ooh, I don't know. Maybe she will. Maybe the I don't
because
know.
she's married, correct?
Yes, she's married. Yes. So I don't know what her wife's gonna tell her.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna say, "I don't want to see you doing this no more." But we'll see.
Yeah.
The NFL draft. Speaking of sports,
Mm-hmm.
NFL draft is this Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, there are 7 rounds. 7 rounds with over 250 total selections. So we'll update you guys on the draft. I think that football player, what's his name again? The quarterback,
Fernando Mendoza,
Mendoza's. I think he's gonna go first.
that football player.
Yeah, I think he's really good.
You think so?
I think when I watched him play in the
Well, I didn't know much about him until he got to Indiana, and so now he looks good. He looked good at Indiana. They won the national championship, and he
mm-hmm,
looked good. The thing is, there's some knocks on him, so we're gonna see how good he's going to be next level.
we'll
A
see.
lot of lot of great
You could
college
be really good,
quarterbacks.
yeah, but the NFL is a
Yeah,
different
it's a
story.
different ball game. The speed is different, and listening to sports radio, there's some knocks on him, and
Oh, I didn't know that.
there's some, just I mean, there's knocks with everybody.
Yeah,
That's just the way it is. But we'll see when he get there. He can run, he can move, and he's older, so that helps him too. He's mature,
right.
so we'll see.
We'll
You
see.
know,
We'll see.
he's going first though, for sure. I'm sure, man.
Okay. So, we have RFK Jr., who's made some controversial
For
statements.
those of you who don't know who RFK Jr. is, that's
It's Robert
F.
F.
Kennedy.
Kennedy
Yeah,
Jr.'s son.
no, he's the junior.
He's the
He's the junior. His daddy, Robert, is his daddy. He's the
no, he's the son of Robert F. Kennedy.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I said. He's his
Sure.
son.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll let it go. I thought you had that switched up there.
Did I think he was a daddy?
No,
Daddy's dead.
no. I thought you said the son of Robert Jr. So that's what I thought you
Okay,
said.
maybe I said that.
Yeah, I
So
understood it.
I
Trying to help
knew.
you out.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate you.
Yes, I know.
You always got my back.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
So, he stated that every black child on ADHD meds should be reparented. Um, and our question was, should the white children who are on ADHD
Hispanic
medication,
children.
the Hispanics, the Asian children, should they not be reparented as well?
And then he lied and said he didn't say
Yeah, he said he didn't say it.
it, but he did. It's on video. Everything's on video these days. So
Social
yeah,
media,
everything you
you
can't.
can't say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
You cannot say anything
yeah,
because it's going to be recorded and
yeah,
it's going to stay in the cloud
yeah,
and somebody's going to find it.
yeah.
So our question to you guys is, what are your thoughts? I mean, do you think all children on ADHD medicine should be reparented?
And
Because he
what
said
does he
they
mean?
become violent
Yes.
and
What do you mean reparenting though? What?
well, if you think about the, I don't know if a lot of those serial killers, those the white kids who shooting up schools and stuff, are they on ADHD medication?
I don't know how to. When he was talking, watching the video, and he was speaking, I really didn't understand what he was talking about. What do you mean? I need to know what reparenting means. Are you going to
That's
go
what.
talk to the
Oh, he said they were
parents?
gonna go away and get reparented,
So,
or
so
go
are you?
to a farm, or you know what I
Oh,
mean. Go
you saw
somewhere.
more of it than I did.
Well, I'm thinking that's what he was meaning, like go
Okay,
away to some place to get reparented. But no,
that should just don't just say the black kids though.
everybody,
Either
every
everybody
kid
or
or
nobody.
nobody.
You know, and so I think that medicine, Ritalin, and all those different ones, I think they all have some side effects, and if violence is one of them,
Then
then
you have to think about all children.
yeah,
You have to
that's
think about all children who are on that medication. So and then that's the first thing they want to put kids on,
hmm
especially boys, on ADHD medications, especially Black boys. So I just think statement was unreal. And
Well, that's how he feels, and that's how they feel.
well, then, like I said, all children should be
Well, is it? I would ask him: is
reparented.
it either why just that, and what does it mean? I need to know the whole. I don't. I would have a. If he said it, that's been talk. He didn't just make that up when he first said it.
Yeah,
They get behind closed doors. There's a reason why those medicines are out there. You know, they get behind closed doors. They make these rules and they put these things in effect and they put it out into the world. And we have to adjust to it and deal with it and question it. But they know he knew exactly what he was saying when he said it. I just like to know, what manual did you get this from? Where did you get this from?
because they're pushing it on the Black kids.
Yes, yes. So there's an agenda there, and he knew it. He said this like maybe 5 years ago, and then it surfaced. They asked him about it a few days ago. He said, "I never said that," but
Yeah,
he
but he
did say
did
it.
say
He
it.
definitely said it. And they push agendas just like they did those tests on men. You know, the Tuskegee.
To
You know,
airmen, yeah,
they do
not the
these.
airmen, but the
Yeah, I misspoke there for sure. But they when they inject the syphilis,
yeah.
so they do these things, and they you know it's working. Look at the world. Look at the world. It worked. So
Unbelievable.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go into something fun, and we're not gonna talk about RFK Jr. again tonight. But so we've been doing some taste testing and some blind taste testing, as a matter of fact, in our last episode. But I have these Ruffles, and they were flavor swap, and these are Dorito flavored Cool Ranch chips that we're about to try. And I want to get your opinion, Mr. Tisdale.
What are you saying, my name?
That's your name.
Well,
Tastes like a Cool Ranch Dorito, but on a chip. Not bad. Your thoughts?
not good to me.
No?
No, not good to me. It has more like a sour cream and onion feel to me.
Or you don't like sour cream and
Yeah,
onion?
I did as a kid though. This changed on me.
Okay. So you don't like them? I wouldn't buy them
Yeah, you
again.
don't like those.
Huh?
You don't like those.
I'd probably take those to work.
You can let them have them for sure.
Yeah. Um,
They like Mikey. They gonna eat anything.
so there's a young man in my family who loves Mr. Beast. So we're gonna try Mr. Beast. This is the Feastables Milk Crunch. And you like a crunch.
I
And
do.
I was looking for a crunch candy bar for you the other day. I could not
I know.
find one.
Yeah, I know.
I need to see if they're like re or
You go to Fresh Rock and get the Ritter. Well, that's not even a
well,
crunch. That's a cornflake.
that's a cornflake.
Tastes good though.
So how they got those section off?
Like X-Lax.
If you in the bathroom tonight,
What do you think?
not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I can work with that. Yeah,
Not bad at all.
I can work with that for sure. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
all right. Our last one. We have the Mr. Beast Feastables creamy peanut butter cup because we like Reese's, or we used to like Reese's. And we're gonna try this one.
You know they said at first they didn't change the recipe, and they came back out and
They
said
said
that.
they changed the recipe.
Yeah, so
We knew they changed the recipe.
you know,
Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna taste the same as what we. So we'll share this. Ooh. Mm.
not bad.
That has a really good peanut butter flavor.
Mm-hmm. It's better than Reese's right now.
Most definitely. That's creamy.
I wouldn't let that. Oh, there's no trouble there.
Creamy. So overall,
Chips is another
when
one.
we first tried Mr. Beast, you didn't like it.
I
Remember
don't remember what I bought.
what we purchased?
That's
I don't
good
know
though.
what it was, but the crunch is good. Better than the crunch candy bar. I'm thinking. To me, well, I haven't had it in such a long
Yeah,
time.
that's yeah.
And Mr. Beast, I like the creaminess of that peanut butter.
Yeah. I'll take the crunch over that. No.
You take the crunch?
Yeah.
I think I would too.
You get a Nestle crunch. I ain't had one of those in years. Let's
And
see what
try it.
yeah. Like I said, the Ritter is a crunch, but it's a corn flake. So it's a little bit different than what this is like a rice crispy kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
So awesome. So we were gonna go into the top 10 black comedy movies. We'll do that in our next episode.
Okay.
If you guys can think of your top 10, send them to us at Let Me Not
And even they're
Podcast
not
at
black movies. Any
any
the
movies.
Jerk, anything.
This is just
Steve
what we
Martin.
brought up, and we also have the the top 10 romantic movies, or or movies. It's just a variety. We just chose to go over the top black comedy movies. But if you have a top comedy movie or romantic movies, hit us up. Let me not podcast at gmail.com. And that's not with a K, and we'll get back to you. Okay, that's all I got for tonight.
Okay. And this has been another episode of Love Me Not Podcast with Tiz and K. As always, I am Tiz saying good night.
And I am Kay. Peace to the next episode.